Rick here. I'm back with another video. Driving home from work, and I figured what better time to do my update video of the LG V30. So now, just to give you a brief background of what was going on. The past few weeks has been a rough time for me and my family, going through some personal things. Hence, I could not do the updated video of the V30 and the things that I liked about it and the things I didn't like about it before I had to return it within the 14-day buyer's remorse. So I'm just going to go ahead and briefly go through the reason why I returned the LG V30 within the 14-day buyer's remorse. I was using it as my daily driver every day, and some of the things that just worked right on my Galaxy phone just was not working with the LG V30. Now, I don't know if this is because this was a first run LG V30 that just came out. They usually say to wait a few months for some updates and some software updates to work out some of the bugs. But I'm going to let you know the top main reasons why I decided to return it. So number one, the first thing I noticed was the Bluetooth capability. Okay, so I'm going to compare it to my S8 because that's what I'm filming on now, and that's the phone I had prior to returning the LG V30. And I noticed every time I would connect the Bluetooth in my car on the V30, for some reason the V30 would just disconnect from Bluetooth. Now I would reconnect it, and within 2 or 3 minutes it would disconnect from Bluetooth again. So I'm not saying that it was coincidental, but it happened to me in my car about 75% of the time that I had the phone connected to Bluetooth. So that was really strange for me, and it was very annoying that I would have to reconnect, you know, while you're driving. You know, you want to keep your eyes on the road. I had to shut it off, reconnect it, and then it would work for a minute, and then it would disconnect again, and I would get that that like error message that you get on Android devices that so and so has stopped working, and it was the Bluetooth. Secondly, for me, it was the LTE capability. For some reason, on my Galaxy phone, I had full bars in my house. I've always never had a reception problem in my house. My house is a wood framed house. It's not like a house with steel girders, or I don't live in a condo complex where that can be an issue. I've never had a problem with my Galaxy phone, but for some reason I was always getting 2 bars, at most 3 bars on the V30, and it kind of brought me back to when I was reviewing the G6. I had a similar issue that I wasn't getting a lot of reception in my house, and that was kind of disappointing. I typically use Wi-Fi in my house, but you want to know if you don't have Wi-Fi, that you could go ahead and have full bars at home, because that's the place where you spend most of your time other than work. So that was a big issue for me. And then thirdly, it was the navigation. Now, I was in a rush. I had a really important engagement to go to. I needed to get there very quickly. I turned on the navigation, and for some reason my navigation, the little blue dot that you have on your navigation to locate your position, that blue dot would have me about 15 blocks away from where I actually was. So every time, obviously, I would try to turn on a block and follow the navigation, it would have me turning on a block that wasn't actually where I was. And I think at that point, I just got so frustrated with the LG V30 that just normal day-to-day, everyday, simple tasks that any other smartphone would do with no problem, it just wasn't doing it, and it wasn't doing it on a regular basis. So I ultimately decided to return the LG V30 in the 14-day buyer's remorse. I am back to my S8, and I'm waiting for the OnePlus 5T to come out to see what that looks like. Maybe I'll grab that and do a review for you guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know the main reasons why I decided to return it. Some of the things that I liked about it, other than those key features that you expect to work on a device, Obviously, the screen was very big. It was close to a 6-inch screen on it. It was a POLED screen, which stands for plastic AMOLED screen. So that was very nice and vibrant. I definitely like the silver color and the metal frame around the actual device. It was very nice. The two cameras, which is the main reason why you would pick up the LG V30. It was great in low light. I love the camera samples that I had, and the wide angle lens I think comes in a lot more handy than to try to take pictures in portrait mode or to have like that monochrome sensor on some of the Huawei devices that are out there right now. So that was definitely a plus. I really like the camera. I think it had a 1.6 aperture. Expandable memory was great. It also had a now dying breed of the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So I was really impressed that they included that. And in addition to having the headphone jack, it did have the quad DAC. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the reasons why I decided to return to LG V30. Again, I do apologize that I wasn't able to actually make a video with the phone. But I had something come up that I really did not have time to make a video. But I think as soon as the OnePlus 5T is dropping November 16th, that's about a week away from now. As long as the device looks good and is priced in the same ballpark where I think it's going to be priced from $499 to about $5 and change, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab me the OnePlus 5T. And I'll let you guys know if I'm going to do so, and I'll do a complete unboxing and review video for that device. Again, if you guys have any comments, any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'm sorry the camera's so shaky. I'm on the car mount and I'm going over quite a few bumps. But again, if you have any comments, any questions in regards to the LG V30, I did have about 2 weeks of playing time with it. So I did get to know the device pretty well. Just drop a comment in the comment section and I'd appreciate a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video.